Yes, my viewers and subscribers. So we see Coach Phil Simmons, Nicholas Pooran, and the president of West Indies Cricket, Ricky Skerritt. They all came forward to face the music, and everybody is blaming each other. One man blaming the batsmen, one man blaming this, one man blaming that. Next man coming and say the cricket is bigger than any one person. Cricket is bigger than any one event. So one bag of foolishness, my viewers and subscribers. So we're going to go down into it and let you hear exactly what they had to say. We're going to start off with Coach Phil Simmons. And as per usual, if you see the interview, it was the same nonchalant behavior, but as I said, was it a surprise? No. Am I hurt it happened? Yes. But not a surprise. By no stretch of the imagination. So we're going to go through a couple of things that Phil Simmons had to say, right? So Phil was asked what is his assessment of the tournament in general based on how things went for us. And what Coach Phil Simmons is saying is that we just didn't turn up. We didn't turn up today. And that was for the game against Ireland because we won the game against Zimbabwe and we were keeping our hopes alive, right? And this man is saying that we didn't turn up against Ireland. We didn't turn up any at all in any of the games that we played. We didn't turn up against Scotland. We won against Zimbabwe, but you can't say it wasn't like we were completely dominant. And according to him, we didn't turn up against Ireland either. We were just outplayed. That is it. The guys were better than us and we were outplayed. Because we are two-time champions, because we have big name as West Indies, it no matter. We were outplayed. The guys from Scotland and the guys from Ireland, they were better than us. They don't want to say it, The coach and the captain and the selectors, they're not going to say it. Because they still want people to have false hope and false belief. They were better than West Indies and that is why we lost. They were better than us. I know I might get some stick in the comment section because people going to say, well, you must say that such and such in our team. Why such and such never outperformed the other players? They were better than us. It is simple as that. We're going to go through the interview what Coach says still. So Coach, according to Coach, we started off well with the bat. You understand? It's just that we weren't able to continue. And according to him, we were outplayed in all departments today. Not only today, we have been outplayed in almost every game that we have played. You understand? Where West Indies cricket is concerned over the last probably 4 years, except Test cricket. Not even last 4 years, for years now, except Test cricket. We were outplayed in all of the T20 games. So I don't know about the foolishness, but we were outplayed today. Just to make it seem as if we have been performing well and then we just get a low performance to them. I'm going with the foolishness. Anyway, he went on to say that, we were outplayed in all areas and they outbatted us. They batted us out of the tournament. They batted us out of the game. And that's how things are according to him. Right? He said that's how things are. He was asked, how is it feel? How did we get here from two-time champions to here? Man is saying that is how the game is. That is how it is. That's not how it is supposed to be though, because you're supposed to be growing from strength to strength. I can understand that you're going to be losing core players. But at the end of the day, every team, as I said in my previous video this morning, every other cricket team that I can see, they are improving. And we are only improving on giving excuses. That is all we are improving on. That is all. Today we have this excuse, the next day we have the next one, the next one we have the next one. We are improving in excuses. That's all we are improving in. According to Coach Phil Simmons, we haven't been playing good cricket to be there. We're back in the same level, we would have won the T20 World Cups. So we haven't been playing good cricket is what he's saying while we are there. And the bowlers, according to him now, well, most would agree, the bowlers, they have been doing their job. Yeah, right? 9 times out of 10, according to him, and I agree. The bowlers have actually turned up. It's all about the batters. They just cannot bat. It's simple as that. They don't have the drive, they don't have the hunger. And they know they just need to perform in a couple of games. IPL teams go and see them and pick them up. You understand? My only wish coming out of this is that Alzari Joseph, Kyle Mears didn't perform in this tournament here, but he has been good over the last couple of over probably the last 18 months or so in white ball. He has been good. So my hope coming out of this is that people like Kyle Mears, Alzari Joseph, and Jason Hola, alongside Akil Hussein, will get an improved offer or will get offers in the IPL. These guys like Puran, Ravman Powell, and Lewis and these guys. Some people not going to call them by name, but these are the batsmen that were there. Ravman Powell, Nicholas Puran, Shamar Brooks, right? Lewis, King came in and make a half century today. The guys just did not perform. It is simple as that. You're going to have some people going to call the ones that perform, the bowlers. They will say, oh, Joseph was good, right? Jason Hola was good. But they're not going to call the name and say Nicholas Puran was rubbish. They're not going to say Ravman Powell was rubbish, trying to hit every ball for 6. Shamar Brooks was rubbish. Evan Lewis, who should not have been there in the first place, was rubbish. They're not going to say that. But that is why we get a lot of stick here on Sports to the Bone, because we don't, once the evidence is there, we're going to call the name. They just did not perform. It's simple like that. According to Coach Phil Simmons, they need to work out how to score 170, 180, because the bowlers are going to do the job. The bowlers will do their job. So we just need to work out a way how to score 170, 180. You understand? So that is what Coach Phil Simmons was basically saying in that little press conference after the game. So the captain, Nicholas Puran, him now, trying to stand up and trying to take the blame, which I commend him for that. At least he didn't go out there and behave as if he wasn't a big fault. Right? So this is what Puran had to say, and I quote, "We have disappointed our fans. I'm not too sure, well, we are disappointed, but I can save you the trouble. And I'm almost certain that I speak for most people that actually love the cricket. We are disappointed, but we weren't too hurt, in the sense that we weren't too overly expecting anything. This is the type of cricket we have been playing for a couple of years now. So there's no way we would go to a tournament like a World Cup where other teams are taking it serious and looking to move and just pull a rabbit out of the hat. You understand? One man said that West Indies was going to make it to the final, and the rest is history after that. You understand? So Puran said, they are disappointed in themselves, and, it's definitely hurting according to him. He went on to say, and I quote, "I have disappointed my guys in the way I have performed." So Puran says, "I have disappointed my guys in the way I have performed." I am assuming he's talking about with the bat. But let me just throw this in there also, Puran. The way in which you captained also. But I am a fair person. I won't knock you too much about the captaincy. Even though we sit here on the sideline and from time to time we say that this is obvious, the captain should have done this or the captain should have done that. I tend to give a little bit of leeway where the captaincy is concerned, because he just took over the team. So certain things he's still working through. Even though people like Jason Hola, Ravman Powell, and Lewis, these are senior guys that have been playing for a while. They were there. You understand? So as much as I cut him some slack, these guys are still there. That if the plan wasn't to do certain things, then they would have, given advice. So apparently it's a plan that everybody came up with. Whatever plan that was. And them need to stop them foolishness. That's all I can say. You understand? So let us hear what the man in the jacket and the tie has to say now. So this is the statement that was put out by CWI. So it says, comment by CWI President Ricky Skerritt on the poor results of the West Indies team at the 2022 World Cup. So this is what he had to say, and I quote, "I am deeply disappointed with the performance result of our team in Australia, and I appreciate the sense of utter frustration that is being experienced by many." Right? Went on to say, "The ongoing inability of our batsmen to prevail over opposing slow bowling continued to be an obvious weakness in Australia." And we know slow bowling, spin and people that moving around the ball and all of them sitting there. He went on to say, and untimely shot selection seemed to be deeply embedded in the T20 batting culture of our senior team. However, I want to assure stakeholders that I with thorough postmortem, that a thorough postmortem will be carried out on all aspects of our World Cup and preparation and performance. Right? He went on to say that, and solutions will be found in keeping with CWI's strategy to improve the quality and sustainability of cricket in all fronts and in all formats. He went on to say, West Indies cricket is bigger than any one individual or event and continues to need the input and support of all stakeholders. Can you imagine? That is what the man in the jacket and suit had to say. Trying to continuously convince people that they need to stick around. Convince stakeholders who are investing that they need to stick around. People are not blind. These are not the days when some people had access to information and would come out and tell people how things went. And then you would have to believe them. But the evidence is right in front of us. The evidence is right in front of us. It is us as stakeholders, as much as though we're not investing. We watch the cricket and we do all sort of something. So we're a part of the stakeholder business. So it is for us to look and say whether or not we want to continue support. These people can't go on like they want to tell us that they're going to fix this and this is that, and we're not blind. We can see it. We're not blind in our rasta. We can see everything that is happening here. So when these guys come out and behave as if it's in the 1800s or early 80s, 90s, when some people have access to certain things and they would come and tell you horse dead and cow fat, and you listen to them and believe them. The stats and everything there, rasta, we can see it. So it's another failed campaign, as I would have indicated. It's frustrating, but it was expected. We're going to leave it right here, so for now, my viewers and subscribers. Big up on yourself, and we will continue reasoning about this in another video. Big up.